Hey guys, AMD here, running it with Vanessa through the bazaar, setting sail into this great world. Still really enjoying this game. I feel like I could get thousands of reps in the next coming years, and just if they keep on adding stuff and keeping it fresh, don't think get too boring. I enjoy enchanted item start. Could do something interesting here. I think it's kind of worth it. Turbo, heavy piranha. Yeah, no, let's just take Vanessa's. I love a lot of the Vanessa's enchantments. I think my favorite one, I mean, Icy's great, but I think my favorite one is the heavy one. There's just some really cool stuff you can do. And especially if you end up with like some of the Mac items, or there's just a lot of different items that you're like, oh, this is exciting. So yeah, let's go for a weapon here. I think this might be a catapult. Grab this. Now we have a friend for the vent, which is something that I'm always happy to have. Could go pyro here. Not really. Yeah, let's go Kyber. Kyber might let us do some like slow things if we get the skill. The cooldown's always decent. I'm not a fan of this item at all. Yeah, I much prefer like being able to start with a faster item than having to work the cooldown down, and I don't think this is like a very rewarding item to play. I think it's just if you get it to scale, you get it to scale. If you don't get it to scale, you get sad, but yeah, we got the cooldown, which is fine. We're going for the XP here. Let's grab a silver item. I tried to regen a couple times recently. Day one didn't feel great, to be honest. Okay, 9 burn is 45 damage. So this is just 45 damage at the start of combat. This is probably going to do more than 45 damage in this fight. I'm not even going to sell the insect wing. I don't think it's worth doing. Yeah, with 10% crit, I don't expect to apply poison with Vanessa's, so maybe that was a reason to take something else, but other options weren't great, and I'd rather just try and build up some crit chance. I don't think there's any way of winning this regardless of pretty much what those items were, seeing the skill and then seeing 3 red items. Yeah, skill start is just very, very strong. Would love to see a pet rock at some point soon. Yeah, I've been playing with some of the new Vanessa pack items, and Sea Shadow feels incredibly strong. Orange Julian feels very weak, and like you have to build around it. Do I want to go for like a big item build with crit and Vanessa's? Because I can run Vanessa's and Crow's Nest. Okay, but Vanessa's poison's 1. Like, this item's kind of worthless. I'm just realizing more and more, like, this was not the choice. Okay. Well, we can always reroll the enchantment. So, I think I would rather go, I guess, I don't want to, yeah, I'll go rear shielding. I don't think I'm winning early fights if I take, arbitrage there and I don't hit anything. We'll grab extra experience because I don't know necessarily if we're going to be able to fight the Scrapper, and I'd rather hit level 3 today. Yeah, let's go for a nice shield item here. Okay, when you haste or slow. Mr. Richardson. Kind of want to play with this. This seems interesting. When I haste or slow. Yeah, let's grab that. This is not an aquatic item, is it? No. And I have no way of hasting or slowing right now, so I have one other aquatic item. I think I'll just sit on the pearl. I guess I should just hold the seashell. I haste or slow. I guess I'm going to go crab here. I don't really trust my build to even fare too well against the Covetous Thief. I guess I should be playing the 6-second item. I have one other aquatic. Like, yeah. Trebuchet not looking like the right pick here. The claw animation when it hits you is so strange. Or maybe if I run it above this, but I'd rather just run this guy. This guy's like a cool looking little guy. Okay, hopefully I get the skill here. I bought the seashell, so I can't get the seashell, I don't believe, but oh no, I can. Okay, I feel like they changed that at some point. Maybe it's if I have a gold one, I can't get a silver one there. This is definitely now better than this. Does this just overall mean more? Yeah, I think that's just overall better. I'd rather have that there. Oh, the reason that was 30 shield. Okay, so it's not just base 30 shield. Okay, wait a second. This might just be better. Yeah, I think I am doing something funny this game, and I'm just gonna grab that. Go mountain pass. I think I beat most fights with this, so yeah, I think I just beat this guy up. So let's go here. Okay. And by beat this guy up, I mean I will shield a very large amount and then proceed to wait for the sandstorm. I crit one time there, so we are taking poison. It would be cool to get like a deadly shipwreck, poisonous Vanessa's amulet, 6 pearl type game, but and like early inexorable or whatever to have a lot of crit as well, but that's unlikely. So, but yeah, we are shielding a pile, so we aren't running into poison. We're happy. I would like a seaweed to make it so that we're less vulnerable to poison, but I only have 2 friends, so that's 4 gold. This is bronze tier loot. I'm just gonna take the loot. Didn't I have one of these? Shouldn't I have 2 now? Oh, I do have 2. Okay. Well, I think that against a mech, the shielding is less good, so I think we're gonna go do this, and then would I rather buff the magma core or the trebuchet with these? Because I can add 3 burn. So 12 burn at the start of the fight is 12 plus 13 is 25, or 12 times 13, sorry, is what? 132? Am I that bad at math now? 10? No, it's 156. What am I saying? Divided by 2 is wow, 78 only? I mean, that's 78 damage. This probably goes off more, and it's easier to build like this. I'm just going to sell this on this for now. Lowering the pearl cooldown is probably better, especially in terms of like long term, but
I'm a bit of a legend on Lago.
we are just not necessarily going for that right now. We're just going for the strongest this fight. Okay, so they do have an emerald, but this is their only source of poison. They do have a bunch of slows and a trained, so they will be buffing and then making this stronger, but I think we will be okay. We do not have any healing, though. They've applied 6 poison so far. We haven't crit on anything yet. Do we have 10% crit chance, right? Okay, but we are doing damage to them. They are building up a pool of regen. Okay, can the storm come more quickly, please? Yeah, okay. I felt worried there, but there was no worry. Even with 0 crits that fight, we were fine. He was also level down, and we just have a much bigger pool than that character by default. Do I want to reroll Poisonous? Not really right now. I think I'm happy just grabbing the upgrade for it instead. Let's roll this. We could be a 1-weapon build. Yeah, we could be a 1-weapon build. We could be like an interesting 1-weapon build. 60 max health or medium items. I'm just going to take the 60 max health here. Don't think there's a medium item I want that much. I think we very easily clear Scout Trooper.
You come to these ends with that gold. Is you top, bro?
Is you tapped, bruv? Hey, we crit twice this fight. 3 times. Oh, we did upgrade it. So maybe that's why. I would like to get some poison bonus on it. I think if it does have some poison bonus on it, it would be pretty good as an item. It would be like a small version of a palanquin that doesn't make things go faster, and then we can figure out other ways to make everything go faster. And one of those ways could just be playing aquatic haste type stuff. I like the idea of having this be the only way we do damage. I think that would be a really interesting build. Like a pacifist poison. Okay, that is, on the other hand, a very interesting item for us. What is this? Whenever I haste or slow, I'm not really doing much of that, am I? Yeah, we'll give Uzi 10 more damage, why not? I'm gonna upgrade something here. I think I go with Pearl. I just don't want it. Oh, I guess I can't get stuck on bronze again anymore, so I should have upgraded Seashell. Or actually the Treb. But let's just upgrade the other Seashell, I think, for now. Yeah. Let's just get strong. MO items could be interesting. We can't see gold yet, so maybe not. I think I'm just going to take premium chocolate bars because I am so susceptible to poison. Because I'm spending all my energy just shielding a hunk. I think this might be better than the silencer, because like 10 extra damage is a little, but this is what this can make it so that like our burn the first time it applies is applying on top of burn, which is better. Okay, this guy does have this, which is worrying, but we do shield for everything else, and this is only on a 6-second cooldown. Wow, we really just need anything to heal us, or any regen. He does have a lot of scaling, so I don't think we win this fight. We still also haven't crit once on 20%, which by now seems kind of unlucky. Oh wait, unless we have crit and he's just healed it. Yeah, okay, so lifesteal items now remove crit. Or now remove poison. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going so well. We're just running into a lot of poison. Or I guess it's day 3. We ran into poison on the day 2 fight or day 2 fight, but we out-healed it. But okay, let's go B1, B2 and upgrade this trebuchet, I guess. That just feels bad. I don't want to be playing it. Yeah, let's grab that. That doesn't seem bad. Ice pick doesn't seem bad either, and I'm gonna roll here. Okay, that seems good to me. We do want to play this. I'm just gonna put all my items together, all my shielding items together, and everything else that's similar together. I do want to play this. I also do want to do this, and then I guess we can do this. And I don't want either of the... Ooh, concealed dagger could be interesting here. Instead of this. It's -1 aquatic. No, that's alright. Just play 10 small items. Let's see what small weapon has for us. Okay, claw is interesting, and we do have, I think it might be better than that. Like, right now I think we're just trying to crit as much as possible. I do think we do pretty well into Flame Juggler. We have a big HP pool. We don't have heal. Oh no, we have healing now. And, yeah. Yeah, once we start getting shields, I think we are good. Yeah. We froze this thing with our ice pick, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Vanessa's amulet right now is not applying very much crit. Or very much poison. And, yeah. So, and to anyone with poison or a lifesteal amulet, this build feels awfully weak. Or, not a lifesteal, anyone with poison or lifesteal or scaling or basically anything that isn't doing the exact thing we counteract by having this much shielding. we have a problem with. Start of each fight burn 12. Sure, why not?
Now this is how you win a
Silver
war.
tier skills. Whenever you crit, your heal items gain 10 heal. First time you use an item each fight, haste 1 poison item. I'm going to take improvised heal because it seems like it goes along with what we're trying to do, and it might mean we can play a much faster healing item that will have a similar scaling effect to this still gives 2 poison. Okay, great. Similar scaling effect to seaweed without having to run a 7-second item. Also, if we get something restorative like tripwire or something like iceberg that procs when our opponent uses items, and we can improve the healing effect on that, that is a very powerful late game strategy. Let's see here. Dually Exodia, but he's missing a bug, but he has a drill, so it's more Exodia. Yeah, I mean, we have more poison than he does. We do need to find more crits somehow, but I think we're okay this fight just because we have so much shield. And he doesn't seem to be scaling quite that much. Oh, he just healed? Did he heal? Wonder what healed him. 20. Oh, Aiden. Aiden at the same time as the tick. Okay. I was like looking over here to the right of the core. Okay. I think there should probably be a little bit more balance on his Sword Island core, but I don't really know. It's a dually after all. Let's go to pearls.
The dunes? Where shall we start?
Yeah, let's just go with that. That seems great.
I guess you can keep it.
I think we take a free shield item here. Guess that's a free shield item. That's just a lot of money at least. Let's take loot. Can get poison here. Nice. Well done, me. Okay, okay, this is coming together. Sell this. Sell this. I'm definitely feeling Sabretooth here. The chance for the shiny claw is really good. Mod Squad might like nuke us by nuking our seaweed, and then we just don't have the damage to the sustain to deal with the poison as it destroys the rest of our board. And just like the chance here is great. Like look at our board right now. If we manage to get that and then have a bunch of super low cooldown diamond things, or if we just end up with a shiny Fang, like who would ever complain about that? Oh, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Thank you, darling. Okay, now I'm considering... Oh, okay, this is always cut. We play this. And we play this. And we find one more small item. Man, I want to go skills though. Oh, and then we... Oh. This is feeling special. Okay, so for now, I think we aren't doing this yet. Is this better than this? 12 burn is a lot of... No, but we have 20% crit, and maybe it is better, but... I don't know, scaling our damage on our items doesn't seem like such a bad thing right now. He does have rigged and shatter and a blue beetle, so can we hit some crits here on our shields? Man, I feel like for 20% crit I'm not critting enough. Yeah, at all. I don't think I saw a single crit on either's. Oh, I guess he has 32 poison, so I crit 4 times. Okay, that's a good way to keep track of it. I crit 4 times, and should I do the math and complain about it after? 3... Oh. Wait, he didn't have any healing, so he didn't get rid of any poison. So 3, 7, 8, 9, 16, plus 11 is 27, 29 29 times I expect to crit 6. Okay. Guess it's a little low roll, but not enough where I should be complaining like that. Get some HP to get the ball rolling more. Kind of wanted to go Shiny Fang and Crow's Nest a bunch of this crap. This is pretty bad in terms of like what's happening. I think this was just better. Should have done that from the start. Yeah, let's go to Goldie, see what's up. Yeah, I'm very interested in that. I'm selling this guy. Sorry, little bro. And that, and then I'm playing this. Maybe I play Sextant here, actually. I can't do both. I think this is better.
That's a 24-carat decision, my friend.
Okay, try something like this. Do I want Sextant as well? Whenever you crit, haste one item for 2 seconds. The thing is, Sextant has some really powerful enchantments, but you have to get lucky for them, because it's like Icy on Sextant is incredible. Because it does medium or large, or medium or small freeze for a second anytime you crit, but... Okay, unfortunate. Less unfortunate.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom.
Upgrade a silver tier or lower item. Yeah, I think the extra 10% crit is very much worth it on this. We might still find a B1, B2 for that. This is not a build that I believe can beat Lich. So Trash Golem it is. And yeah, there's nothing here that's very worthwhile, but I need the money, so... Yeah, this item is very powerful. I think what might end up happening here is that we are throwing a Crow's Nest into the mix.
Maybe a skirmish.
Use an ammo item or move the ammo item to the left for 1. That could come in very handy. Do I want a skill? No, I think I will take the 2 income. It is kind of late for that, but it doesn't seem like the worst time to get it. Okay, that's a lighthouse. That is a lighthouse. We're probably not playing this stuff anymore, but there's no punishment in holding on to it, so let's just go into Vanessa. I really like this skin. It still hasn't appeared in my shop. I wonder if it will. But I also really like this skin, so that's alright. This guy does have a lot of items that do damage. Man, if this was aquatic, ooh, it could be a dive helmet angle, maybe? Okay. Definitely feel stronger, and it's basically just because I have this item and buffing it, but... The one big issue I'm having right now is I'm realizing that as soon as I run into someone that can freeze small items, which happens to be a lot of people, this is going to get unfun for me. So maybe I found a way around that. Yeah, that's a good one. I kind of want to end up playing this lighthouse, but I don't know if it will come to fruition. Huh. Yeah, I don't think so.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
I do not believe so. Yeah, I'll reroll Live Cove. Oh, I kind of want to hold on to that.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Yeah, Cove.
Now that's a bargain. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find on.
Okay. That makes me really want to find a climber or something similar. This I'm never playing, and I don't think I'm ever playing this. I'll take this out before a fight, but I'm just grabbing those. Slow skills could be quite good here if I want to go into slow stuff. But I think I want gold. Okay, I'm seeing this come together. I'm a believer. I think I can fight the Corsair here. I have all 3 of the items. Okay, so I need a better healing item in terms of cooldown than this. I need more pearls or nesting ball type items. And then I have the shiny fang here. I crit for 700 and I'm still full health, so I'm not worried. Already applied 80, 95 poison. Getting more poison buffs on Vanessa's amulet is also a part of the mission here. Okay, will I finally get Fiery Rebirth? Will it happen? Oh, it's been forever. I finally did it. You finally become mine. Oh, that feels good, man. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording for a second. Go take a break real quick, but I will be back shortly. Alright, I am back and I am so ready for this build. I was dreaming about it while I was away. Which means, where do I want to go? I have quite a bit of money, so Barkin isn't going to be such a bad place to be. What did I get here? When you freeze, this gains 3 poison for the fight. Huh. Not where I want to be, I think, this game, but could be an interesting thing to get. I'm gonna keep it, because there's a certain item that I tend to enjoy the presence of quite a bit. That would do quite well with that, I believe. Yeah, let's take B1 and B2 here. I'm probably not running Seed for that long, so maybe this is incorrect, but I think the scaling is good. It's around the healing right now. I'm gonna take a silver tier ammo item just in case I get Nesting Doll. Didn't, but maybe that's not worth the gamble. I think I am unlikely to run Uzi, but that's okay. I'm probably not running Seashell pair either. Are they the same cooldown? No, this one. I'm glad I checked. Okay, and I'm running this for the additional crit. I think it's better than having a single seashell in, and I want to keep one weapon in to keep the cooldown lower. On Shiny Fang. Silencer. Do I put into Dually? I think I care more about having the shield than heal. I think into Mech, maybe it would be different, but Seaweed tends to overheal so much of the time that, man, I can't believe I got Fiery Rebirth. Okay, yeah. Having more shield here was definitely the correct call. We have 40% crit on our items. Yeah, nice. Nice. Good stuff. With Wanted Poster in play, that definitely feels good. Wanted Poster upgrade here would actually go kind of hard. Day 8, level 9, 3 XP start. Feels pretty decent. I do want to go Gumballs. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gumballs here. I have the Cove, and then I can sell the Cove after and feel like I have eked out quite a bit of value from it. The crit ones are great here. Shield ones are actually pretty good here too. Pearl is probably going to be the shield item we run if we run just one. Unless we end up out of aquatics and like ammo, but I don't think it's like worth holding onto Gumballs and trying to make space for them. Small items or chocolate bars or gold. I think I'd go small items here. Holsters could be pretty good. could see myself running it over this. But no, I think having just additional items that can crit is better than the holsters. Maybe later I'll find gold holsters. Okay, catfish seems rather good here. Do we have a way of hasting it? I guess we don't have anything that hastes, do we? So maybe catfish isn't it? Huh. Huh. No, I think our primary way of applying poison is we just crit a lot, so yeah, let's let that one be. Dragon is very interesting here. I do think we might be able to... No, we have no way of slowing it down, and it takes us a while to scale. Huh. Let me look up or pull up how BAZAAR for our little dragon friend here. So we also aren't using medium items, so like, but the XP reward is so high on that, and we are ahead in XP right now. Well, and hopefully we'll continue to be ahead in experience right now. Huh. Am I fast enough to deal 4,000 damage? I'm gonna try. I have Fiery Rebirth, and I have scaling and fight. If I get lucky with crits, I think I win this, but I think on average I lose this, which is alright. Like, he just applies a lot of burn very quickly starting now. Oh, actually, I think I'm completely fine. I'm underestimating how strong I am by having the improvised trifecta. Okay, cool. Regen, I'm not upset at all. Like, the skill would have been cool, but I think I'm alright without it. I believe the wanted poster enchants suck. Turbo might be interesting, but I think I'd rather go... Let me check Pearl enchants real quick. I think most of them are just like the standard 10%. I think the haste is 1 second. Yeah, it slows 1 second. The freeze is small for 1 second. Shiny's decent. Radiant would be pretty sad, but we could always try to reroll this, and we can make use of anything that does one of these things pretty well. Even the like bad versions of items, like we scale naturally with these. So like if I get a coral, for example, like a shiny coral that's diamond, like normally I would be upset about that, but not upset, but like be like, okay, this feels like a low roll, but it might not. So do I want to turbo this pearl? So if I turbo it, it will haste an item every time it goes off for 1 second, and I don't benefit at all from hasting. So no, I think I'm gonna go random because like the thing I benefit most from is crit, and who knows, I might hit crit. Or I might hit healing, and then I don't have to run seaweed anymore, which would feel pretty great. Do I want to... So the thing is, if I get out of shiny pearl and I... No, I think it's worth just having a shiny pearl. Is there anything else I want to reroll? No. Okay.
Rich and stupid.
We don't really care about burning that much. Whenever you haste, no, let's reroll. Don't really care, okay. Like, as soon as there's something I can sell the code for now that I care like this, I will. Do I want to sell anything else first? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try to iceberg with that thing, so I'll sell this. I think keeping both of these is, like, has upside that above,
I offer you
above the extra gold I get right there, so I think I'm fine. Weapon, poison, or unique. I think poison here. Improvised poison seems like, I mean, maybe toxic is better, but improvised poison seems like exactly what we want to be doing with our skills. Yeah, this is just like such a fun thing. We have all the improvised stuff. Oh, we can get rid of seaweed, right? Because we have the healing pearl. Maybe it's not the worst thing to have multiple sources of healing and shielding. Like, we have 2 healing, 2 shielding, 1 damage. I think having just the 1 damage so that I can run the silencer is pretty good. Oh wait, I feel like I should have just made turbo silencer. Yeah, that might have been a mistake, but I'm not upset at the healing pearl at all. Yeah, those salt claw is a pretty cool item. I definitely want to have a salt claw build at some point going on. And can I? Yep. Fire rebirth difference. Okay, so that's the first fight. Fire rebirth mattered, but definitely mattered, and it definitely saved my life. I had 650 poison on me. Kind of curious about this. Yeah. Yeah, this guy is doing work, and he's got the quality over quantity. It's pretty sick. I feel like if that guy had a little bit higher crit chance, I could have lost that round pretty easily. I don't need experience. I'm like farming. I think HP's pretty good for me. There's not really weapons I need, so maybe getting the XP was better because but no, I'd rather just get the flat HP because I'll get this level and I'll make up that 1 experience, but I'm not sure which is more efficient, the 1 experience or the 150 HP. I think I go gumballs here. I really like my board. I probably don't want to keep wanted poster too much longer. I probably want to find other sources of crit and other ways to get more crit on my board, but you know what, if I'm just playing this instead of like a crow's nest, that's alright with me. Also, crow's nest might just not be, yeah, we go for Revenant here, might just not be what this board wants. There's a chance like we don't want to be playing a silencer and want to be playing like multiple swashbuckles or something. I don't know. Man, improvised poison. It's just, yeah, okay. Every time I crit, this goes off. Sadly, this can't crit. If this could crit, it would be great, but thankfully they don't make, like, I'm actually quite thankful they don't make weapons that have like actives and passives. I think there's none in the game. There could be, but I don't believe there are any that you can just like auto infinite on them with. The closest is like items that have the passive of getting charged by other things happening. And those, like, as we've seen with Spider Mason stuff, need to get nerfed pretty hard. Okay, yeah, we might be doing that. I don't think we're doing that. I don't really want to be doing this. I think what we're doing is better than trying to haste stuff without any burn. Yeah, let's go here. Maybe we get like a bunch of cooldown. I'm taking Snowflake. Maybe it was the diamond shield, but Snowflake just has the opportunity to make something so broken. Okay, so this is going here, and then we're just giving it ammo, right? We do have reload, so we could play the Uzi later instead of the shiny claw if we find something that makes that be something we want to do. The 2-second cooldown is just much more impactful, right? And then do I want to be giving this more shield, or do I want to just keep the shield here because it makes it heal more? It's 20 shield, 2 seconds. I think I'm just gonna do this just to make it. I don't think that was necessary, but we'll just do this. I think the nesting doll is good. I don't think that lowering the seaweed scaling, I think the primary way the seaweed's going to scale anyways is through critical strikes. Yeah, I think we should be good into 1 weapon. He does have a freeze, so maybe he freezes an opportunity, but we have 2 health bars for him to get through, and we scale pretty hard throughout the fight. Okay, but I guess he does scale a lot of poison. Okay, we're still on our, okay, we're on our 2nd life now. Maybe not. Maybe we need more damage scaling on our weapons. Nope. Okay. Yeah, we're just, that's the 2nd fight in a row we've been carried by Fiery Rebirth. Okay. You're getting turbo ahead in experience because we've just been able to run 4% cooldowns or 3 XP. I think 3 XP might be better. We just get to keep on keeping on. I'm going to upgrade an item. Do I want a 10% flat crit? I think 10% flat crit is just so great for us that I'm going to upgrade this. I'm not going to upgrade the wanted poster because I think it's probably our next cut. It's how we actually get stronger. I'm going to sell that for experience. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the premium chocolates. Like between the between how far ahead we are getting in experience right now and the chocolates we're getting and stuff, like just being super tanky allows us to scale more. We have all these improvised skills that just care about us critting as much as possible. The other thing is the closer we get to 100% crit on stuff, the faster that scaling process happens. Eclipse could be very good in this build, I think. When using an item, yeah. Okay, unwavering, probably better. I'm just gonna look at some diamond skills. First 6 times, use a non-weapon item each fight. When you overheal each fight, haste your items for 4 seconds. Charge one weapon by 1 second, or haste for 4 seconds. Might be haste for 4 seconds. How fast are we? We get off pretty fast, which makes us, but we don't heal until later, which makes us less likely to overheal. Mixed message starts going off like immediately, but we don't benefit that much from the charges because for the like second half of this duration, like we're wasting some of the charge time. I do think mixed message is like a better skill. I think charging is so much stronger than freezing. Sorry, than hasting. Let's see here. JJ sells items. Yeah, he sure does. Let's see what he's got for us. Your shield items gain 10 shields for the fight. When you use another non-weapon item, charges 1 second. This might replace the wanted poster, even though it does lower our crit. Maybe it doesn't because it does lower crit. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we just want to have as much crit as possible. I mean, this is just weapons, though. Like, honestly, I'd rather have 10% on everything than overkill this. Whenever I use a weapon. It's only weapon. Okay. Concealed dagger could have been interesting, but... let's go gumballs. I mean, if we get like a couple more upgrades and enchantments, this could just end up being our board. I'm trying to go for the high rolls, so that's why I'm like doing stuff with lower cooldowns, and why I'm being very selective and keeping in the wanted poster and stuff. Therapist. Okay, fiery Longshan 1200 with 53% crit. I think we're just completely fine. Like, even if this crits every time it goes off, it didn't on that one. We've got a 5000 HP bar and 2 lives. The other thing about leveling and buying the HP is we have 2 lives. Like, doing that is very good for us. And same with playing the wanted poster, because it gets us more levels, which gives us a bigger HP bar. Speaking of which, more premium chocolate, please. Thank you.
Now this is how you win the war.
Let's take loot. Upgrade hammer is quite good here. Maybe silencer. Maybe wanted poster just for 10% more crit. I think we will wait till towards the end of the fight. Small and medium. If that was a diamond shovel, I'd probably be more interested. I think I am interested in a fishing rod though, because getting a second pearl would be very good for us. Void Colossus is definitely a fight that we should be fine to go through. He has to hit so many things. Like, I think the worst thing he can hit is Vanessa's, but if he doesn't hit Vanessa's, we're fine. We also have 2,000 more HP than him, and then another 6,000. So I think we will be fine. Yeah. He doesn't have a way of healing, so... Did get rid of my wanted poster. Kind of rude. Other thing is, Eye of the Colossus. Definitely something we could play. Okay. That makes me definitely feel like we need a burn item in play. Extract or a level. I'm going to just keep taking more experience, man.
At the edge of the foundation.
Like, I'm level 16 now. I can upgrade an item. Just go diamond wanted poster for a bunch of extra crit. Go diamond silencer for more speed. I think we go diamond belt buckle here actually though. No, I think I lied. I lied. Yeah. Toxic seems pretty good here. I think we can dig here. Nope. Yep. Monster Ranch seems great. Yeah, I think just the cooldowns. I'd rather have 6% on one or 4% on all. 4% on all just seems better. I am going to upgrade the silencer here. I think it's just better. And I take this out. I sell this. I put this back in. Life is good. We still don't have anything that slows. If we get any heavy enchant, if we get any freeze enchant, or we find an iceberg, I think we commit that. I think I can sell that comfortably. I don't think that's going back in. And yeah, Julie, what's up, brother? This is a fight I'm worried about because I can just get frozen out. Maybe it was worth just throwing in a couple more small items and not selling them there. But okay, yeah, he has Juggler and Diamond Neophiliac and Toxic Friendship on this board. I think there is a very high likelihood I just lose this. I do have a massive health bar though. Did he already? I think he already killed me once. Oh no, he didn't. Yeah, but I have 1,000 burr on me and I'm taking... Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That is dually for you, man. Yeah. If I see a dually, I'm putting in an iceberg. First I have to find an iceberg, I guess. Okay. That is too bad. Oh, if I stuff another one of those. That's not what I wanted.
Is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
Take that. I think seaweed has run its course. I think we can get out of seaweed. I will take something from this. I have like another loss in combat, so I don't mind keeping on with my experience thing. I'm just going to go for Void Belt, which is so much more XP than the other ones. Singularity could also be pretty good for me, I think. Okay, well, let's see how successfully we can do without Vanessa's amulet. And silencer. Okay, we were fine. I think, yeah, Singularity could be very good. We're still also looking for a burn item or enchantment.
We barely got our flags up.
Yeah, that is something we could run. I'm gonna go burn skills here actually, because we have whenever you burn, charge a shield item. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And I think we're going to be doing this now. Let's take some regen. See what we have here. Man, we have gotten so much bonus experience this game. It's day 12 and we are level 18. I hesitate to believe that we are putting Uzi back in this game, but also we can get rid of, yeah, man, I really don't need to greed more of that. I do want a small item that replaces this, but I still haven't found something. And I don't think it's going to be a weapon because we're trying to stay at one weapon. So yeah, we're almost at 10,000 HP. We can still lose a fight, and we have 2 days, 2 fights left. Or at most 3 fights left. What I'm saying is we're at 8 wins. Okay. Deadly Staff of the Moose, Restorative Sunlight Spear, 100 calcinator. Oh, and he has juggler. Huh. But his fastest thing for charging is 4 seconds, so I think we are fine. Yeah, okay. Fire Rebirth did save us there, but we are fine. We were 1 tick before killing him without the Fire Rebirth. Take some chocolate bar. Maybe small non-weapon was actually great, or good, because I could do this. I don't know if Void Ray is very good, but we are running it. Because we also have this skill and this skill. Like, both of those seem really strong with it. We don't have a way of scaling it, but I'm gonna take a small shield item here. Whenever you haste or slow. Do we do any of that? Not at this moment. Maybe we can put heavy on Nesting Doll. Focus Enforcer. Well, Boss Hero would make that stronger if I got the skill. I'm gonna try the Focus Enforcer fight. I don't know if I win this, but I think that's okay if we use Icicle. I would actually run over Seaweed. I think this item is pretty incredible. Yeah, this is not doing really anything. I'd rather have like a small burn item than that. It's like whenever I shield it gains 1 burn. I only shielded 16 times is what you're telling me? Guess not. I guess so. I think I just put it on this. What does Swashbuckle do with it? What does Swashbuckle do when shielded? Effect none. It can get shiny, deadly, or radiant from random though. That's pretty good. Like shiny and radiant are both good, but I think I just go shielded Seaweed maybe. I could go this and then charge itself. No, that seems bad. Or wait, Silencer. Because whenever I shield, what happens? Like whenever I shield, I charge a, or no, when I burn, I charge a shield item. When I crit, oh, nothing actually happens when I shield. Oh, okay. So like shielding 8 every time I use this is kind of worthless. So I think I just do this. I guess when I shield, what happens is this gets a burn. But like, okay. Toxic is definitely a good upgrade here. Bronze tier neutrals.
I see buried treasure.
Huh. I guess.
Trash is tragedy.
3-second icicle's not that good. It's actually decent.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Need to throw some things overboard.
Yeah, that's fine. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe on the pearls better. Yeah, probably. I'll hold that. Buy that. Buy that. On the seaweed, it's fine. I don't think that's going to make a sizable difference. Okay, this is like a really sick Vanessa build. I think Void Ray here is pretty bad. I think like a lighter would literally be better. Actually no, because this gets scaled. But yeah, I think this is a pretty sick Vanessa build. I'm worried I'm just going to get one shot by Vat of Acid here, but there's nothing I can do. I was looking, I wasn't digging for it, but I was ready to buy an iceberg for a fight and throw the snowflake on it. So let's see if we win this. That is an icy spider mace, so there's a chance here. Although it's gonna take this guy a while to slow me. We already have 250 poison on us. And he has 250 regen, so he's out regenning our stuff at the moment. Yeah, this looks like a loss to me, which I'm not that upset about. Because it means I mean, this, yeah, yeah, yeah. Icy Spider Mace, 8.4 because of those, and then he's poisoning and slaying with, what is? Oh, that's what happened. Okay. I think that was most of it, honestly. He also got to go faster because of the, because he had the Viper skill crit effects. Crit effects is kind of good, because guaranteeing the crits means my skills happen more often. Other options are crit effect the silencer, which is just like worse. Crit effect the void ray. I'm sure that just gives it 50% crit, and void ray is kind of a bad item right now. Random this, crit this, neither of those seem good. I think I'm just going to crit effect the swashbuckle here. Because swashbuckle also just makes it so that having more than 100% crit is good anyways. So yeah, not so bad. I guess I'll go weapons shopping. I would love a Clamora or a tripwire. Fiery tripwire would be the dream, I think, actually. No, because I don't care about charging a tripwire, so that's a lie. I'm trying to think what, like, idealized would be in these two spots, because I don't think it's Void Ray. This doesn't matter, right? When I burn, I charge a ship. Oh, wait, this does matter. This is better than that.
Money can't buy class had neither.
Okay.
Now this is how you win a war.
Crit skills seem good here. Yeah, let's take improvised poison. I think giving him another item to slow is just not a good idea, so I think I just do this, and yeah, fight the Enforcer. If I get a hammer here, it could be pretty big. Oh wait, this isn't hammer. Wait, Icicle is what I want here, right? Well, Cryo Mastery is what I want here, but Icicle would be really great. Yeah, I think we're just fine here, though. Like, we have too much HP for these bits.
Target is resisting.
I mean, if we don't find anything better. Curio's fine here.
Howdy, hero. Warms my rusty circuits to see that.
I'm selling that. I don't think there's any chance I'm playing Uzi. This recharges this, right? It's right to left. Load the item to the left of it, yeah. Which is what I want it to do.
Ooh-wee. Now that's a bargain.
Do I care? No. I'd rather keep the money in case I find the iceberg, and that way I don't have to like deal with it.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
That seems decent. 196. Let's just, posterity's sake, if we don't get to upgrade our butt buckle. 6.7, 1.9. It's probably frost potion, but I say we hold on to it.
Well, you're
That will
doing
take.
your
That will
part to clean
take.
up
That will
the bazaar.
take. And that one we will also take and put it on this.
Trash is tragedy.
And yeah,
Reuse everything.
could run a knee brace, but I think that might be a little off what we should be doing. Whenever I burn, I charge a shield item. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm just making sure. I'm gonna look at a slow item here. I could get something good. Nope, it did not. And that's it. So sell this. I'm going to put this on the frost potion and then also do this. I think that's our best thing into pig right here. Our best way to approach this. I think with the amount of HP we have, we might, if we're into like a spike shield type guy, we might be okay. We're just into Ice Club, thankfully. Oh, well. Thankfully, we just get beat up by it, I guess. Okay, we have our second HP bar. He froze our freeze potion. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that it felt kind of close, but at the same time, like, our scaling kind of went crazy there. I want to see how much poison, 500 poison off of Vanessa's amulet. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool for the start. This only went off 10 times, so maybe this wasn't it. We just did get frozen a lot though, so maybe it was it, because 10 times this is quite a bit of scaling, or of charging for these items. Pearl only going off 4 times, I guess because we went down to what? Oh, I had one other aquatic item. That might have been something I should have thought about. I really did want to find another pearl, but yeah, but still, like, it shielded for 2100 and healed for 3500. The shielded for 1200, healed for 800. Like, but yeah, Shiny Fang is definitely one of the best items you can get from a monster encounter. So yeah, if you end up just needing to have a weapon that can carry you, I do recommend it. But yeah, 10 wins with a build with all the different improvised skills is pretty fun. Yeah, and that's like, I started by taking improvised healer early on because I was like, it seems like something we're interested in doing with this amulet, and the enchanted amulets can sometimes get work done. I don't think this build is that good, but I think it is pretty fun, and I'm just really excited I finally got Fiery Rebirth, because this skill has been avoiding me since I started playing this game. Anyways, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.